Hello Aquarius, this is Tamara from Tamara Tarot, and I'm going to do your reading for the first 2 weeks of September, from 1st to 15th of September 2017. This is a general reading, and this reading is for the Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising sign. And I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please watch your moon sign or rising sign. For this particular reading, I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And I'm going to draw an additional oracle card from the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck by Kylie Gray. I hope you like the reading. Please press the like button if you do and subscribe to my channel. And for private readings, please contact me, and all the information is underneath this video. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, it's your present, the recent past, and near future. And the first card for you is the Hierophant. And the second one is Knight of Cups, followed by the Death. And the Spirit's message for you is the Justice. And in present we have Knight of Wands, we have King of Swords, we have Ten of Wands, and Two of Cups. And in the near future, we have Seven of Pentacles, the Devil card, Ten of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles. Right, let me just have a look at the Aquarius, and then we'll go ahead with your reading. The first card for you is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is represent a sign of Taurus. A Taurus person could be significant for you, at the moment. But it also tells us about groups of people, about society rules. The Hierophant is also known as Pope. It tells me about dogmas, about following the rules, very, maybe religious rules and or your society rules. Just being, being in a group of with this specific sort of, rules and regulations. But it also tells us about, if, for example, if you are in a relationship, it also means that you might legalize your relationship and take it to the next level and, get married, for example. So that's what I see. It's significant for you in the recent past, and it's Major Arcana card, Hierophant. This one follows by the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is a young energy. It's a romantic knight, moving. It's some type of romance relationship is coming into your life. There is this knight on a white horse is moving towards you. So if you are not in a relationship and looking for love, the love is coming. If you are in a relationship, then there is obviously some sort of an offer, emotional offer for you. There's something coming to you, or your relationship are coming on a different level. Maybe you sort of found this new love, sort of new stage in your relationship when you back in love with each other. If there's a quite positive emotions in your new relationship. But if you are looking for a new person, someone is coming for you, the Aquarius. And this card is followed by the Death card. But the Death card means a transformation. So from the period of stagnation, period of boredom, period of troubles, period of, I don't know, devastation or whatever, you are coming out of this and you are transforming your life. It's a completely new beginning. It's very positive card. I know it looks a bit scary, and people quite often scared about this card, but there's nothing to be scared, because it's actually represents a new life is coming to you. There's a new night is coming to into your life with the offer of love, offer of emotions, and there is you can see the boss on the horses. They look very similar, but this is a new life, completely new beginning, absolutely new. And that is followed by the justice. Justice could be a Libra person who is significant in your life, but it also means just the justice as it is, as what it says on the card. Justice, the truth being revealed. Maybe that's where the death why the death has happened, that the period of lies, of the deception, of untruths, everything's been revealed. The sword is high of this person on the card, and the truth's been revealed, and now you're starting a new life. Maybe you got divorced, maybe all your papers been legalized, and now you can start a new life because you've got this new person coming in your life. And who knows, because you might actually get married, because there is this pop card which represents that legalization of the marriage. Very nice reading, dear Aquarius. And at the present, in this row, we see a Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is another knight. We've seen the Knight of Cups over here, who was on a horse moving. It's another movement. It's much faster movement, slightly faster than the Knight of Cups, but it's a fiery energy. It's it's a movement of, if you are having some sort of project or a new business or entrepreneur and you're starting something new, it means that the project is started moving quite far faster forward, and that is, or it could be younger persons, not a younger person who is not achieved its full maturity, sort of someone who is just below 40 or just early 40s, young person but very fiery person. It could be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person who is who is significant in your life. And the next to it, we got the King of Swords. We got another, and you've got so many characters. You've had Justice over here, Knight of Cups, and now you've got King of Cups, King of Swords. King of Swords is very similar to the Justice. It represents judge, it represents solicitor, it represents lawyer. It's someone, is a person, is a male person. For this reading, if you're men watching it, it could be lady for you, but it's someone representing intellectual profession. Someone who might come across as quite cold, but they do need to have a little bit to keep their cool, because they need to get emotions away from their judgment, because they need to to get the justice. They need to get to the truth. They need to get to the core of the matter, and for that they need to use their sword and to cut all their lies, cut all what was untruth, what not serving, and to get to the core of the matter and to get to that truth. The person could be, as I said, come across as the cold person, but they are the ones which you would go for an advice. It could be a solicitor, as I said, or it could be a psychologist, or it could be a counselor, maybe having a counseling session and talking to someone, and that's where they also put their emotions aside, and they would give you maybe like a valuable advice. So that is this person is also significant. It also could be like, as I said, I believe that it could be a divorce, and now you're free, you're starting a new life, and a new love is coming to you. And maybe there is a new person is coming, and you're still dealing with the remainings of all these legal issues over there. Or it could be just a new person coming into your life who is the air sign, as I said, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, which is you actually. It could represent you, Aquarius. I'm sorry, I've completely, it could be you over there. and with a new project. And you're surrounded by the next message here for you is Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is the fiery messages. It's a lot of communications. And how much I want to try to keep away, it's neutral, not as a love reading, a more general readings, but cards telling themselves, because we got this Knight of Cups with an offer of love. And here we are, next to it we have Two of Cups. It's like a mini lovers card over here. And you've got lots of messages, you know, the King of Swords. And between those two. So there is a lot of passion. There is a lot of passionate correspondence going backwards and forwards. It's a lot of movement, unless that we're talking about that project which you started. If there is this project you started, there is a lot of communications goes backwards and forwards. But it also could mean a travel, air travel by airplane somewhere, like literally physical travel, and maybe travel and to see that your soulmate, because Two of Cups is the soulmates, and they're exchanging those cups of love, those cups of emotions, or it is a very passionate communication between you and that other person which is on this card, and communicating about matters of the heart, you know. Or unless it's if there's no love involved, and you know, in your situation, then it could be just a very dear friend, you know, someone who is very close to you, and you sort of there's a lot of, you know, correspondence goes backwards and forward. It could be a friend, it could be a relative, you know, anyone, and it could be a business partnership as well. And there is a lot of communication about your new project, about your new business, and this fiery you know, communication, very, you know, like passionate communication, because maybe both of you, or you particularly, is very passionate about this project, new project in your life. And in this row, we see there's a lot of pentacles. There's a lot of money matters, a lot of financial issues. The first card we see here is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is when you worked really hard and you sort of planted a tree maybe, or something, or, you know, in this case a bush, and you've been watering that tree or the bush, and you were waiting for the fruits to arrive, and they arrived, and you look at them, and you're at this position and your stage of your life when you're not sure, do I go ahead with this project, do I carry on, you know, planting and watering and fertilizing and whatever I do, or do I just sort of it doesn't worth it anymore, maybe I just should stop at this stage and start doing something completely different. So that sort of card when you are sort of like undecisive, you don't know, do I carry on with this project? There is some, you know, you can see there's a pentacles, there are some benefits of your hard work, but you're not sure, do I persevere, or do I sort of take completely different route and start something new and start something completely different. And next card is the Devil. The Devil is the card of, you know, tells for itself, is a Devil card. It actually also represents the Devil is, it's a Capricorn. And it could be a Capricorn who is significant in your life at the moment, or it could signify the addiction, you know, unhealthy attachment, unhealthy relationship. It could be unhealthy love relationship, something which, you know, it's not everything is right, and you know that it's not right, something not right about this relationship. It could be addiction to alcohol, you know, sex, drugs, and as I said, addiction to each other, you know, probably, or addiction to money, because both this row all about money. Addiction to luxury, because the Ten of Pentacles talks about ultimate abundance, you know, being surrounded by luxurious clothes, living in luxurious surroundings, you know, having a very comfortable life. That could be another type of addiction. And so that is the message for you, dear Aquarius. So that there is either Capricorn in your life, or there is some sort of keep your eyes closed, and you know, be vigilant, because that means that might be like an addiction to a comfortable life, which can lead to a little bit of sort of laziness and not paying attention. And the final message for you over here is the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles means that you are in a very successful partnership with someone. It's a group of people. You know, here it represents as three people, but it could be more. You are in a very successful group of people, which brings you financial success. And the whole, again, repeating three times already, that whole row is talking about money. You are there working hard and not sure, do I persevere? Here you've got a card of financial abundance, you know, luxury, you know, luxury goods, having a very comfortable lifestyle, comfortable home. And the final card tells me that you are in a very successful partnership. You're in a successful group of people who are earning that sort of financial abundance, who are earning this, you know, material securities. And that's all the messages for you, dear Aquarius, for the first 2 weeks of September. I'll just quickly summarize everything. That we have a Hierophant, and the story for me is that there is a new love coming for you after a period of you know, unhappiness, or you know, maybe divorce, and you are now starting completely new, and there's a new person coming which can actually lead to the marriage, or you know, because that represents the legalization of their relationship. In this row we can see the you are in either having a passionate project or something, and you are in the middle of this reading, and or there is a messages coming, you know, the passion coming, and with this new person who is coming into your life, and you're exchanging the cups of love, or cups of emotions, romantic feelings. But it could be just a dear friend, or like someone who is really close to you. Not always it is a romantic relationship. This row tells us all about the finances, that you are in a stage when you don't know, do I carry on with this project, maybe staying with the same group of people, carry on with this same project which brings me all this ultimate abundance, financial abundance. And the spirit's message for you is be vigilant, be careful, you know, because you know, when you have too much, you can get sort of a bit addicted to all this, addicted to the finances, addicted to comfortable life. And let's see what's Oracle card, Keepers of the Lights Oracle card is telling us for you, dear Aquarius. What's additional message for you, dear Aquarius, from the spirits? And you've got Kalima, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So, and I think it goes really well with this Devil cards as well, that you are, and with the Death card as well, that your spiritual changes are happening now. So you're transforming, unfolding. That you've been facing your fear, that after the death you are transforming, and that is a change of your life. Well, dear Aquarius, that's all I've got for you for first 2 weeks of September, and I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel. And for private readings, all the contact information is underneath this video. I'm glad you've been here with me, listened and watched my video, and please come back for the next 2 months of September. Will be more videos there. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Goodbye.